Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 6 of the third season of A Certain Magical Index today, and right now I'm really curious to see what else is going to happen after all of this, since now there's a whole lot of organizations, there's a group, item, school, member, there's a whole lot of them, so there's plenty that I need to remember about. But yeah, it was really interesting to see all of these fights, and hopefully during these next episodes, I will be able to understand things a lot better because right now this is basically a big mess. There's a lot of people involved, and it's going to take a while for me to be completely sure of everything that is going on and what everyone is trying to accomplish as well. But yeah, right now we have some of these fights going on, and Unabaro was actually fighting against this girl who was a member of member, I think. But yeah, she has this really crazy power, and like she could make people do what she said or something. Like she made those like. I think they were members of group. She basically made them suicide or something, and now she's currently fighting against Unabara. So, by what they were saying to each other, it seems that Unabara was a member of her organization, member, and this this is probably going to make things a bit confusing since the organization name is literally member. So saying member of member is a bit weird, but don't really know how to say it like differently. But yeah, hopefully you guys will understand what I mean. And yeah, it was interesting to learn about that detail. How Unabara was not he was a member of that organization before, so something he was like not happy with how things were. And I still want to get some more details about it. I don't know if they're going to take some time showing some bits of how it was when he was there. But yeah, it really it feels like there was a special relationship between these two, and now she's really mad because he left and even wants to get him killed. So yeah, she has this really crazy, not really crazy power, but she was using the power of a grimoire or something, and it's like they were merging. I'm not too sure of how exactly it was, but she was in danger, that's for sure, and Unabaro was about to try and stop her. So don't know how that's going to end, but something to discover at some point. And there was also something that I only noticed when I was choosing the thumbnails for the video, and it was about that guy with that headgear. So I had the idea that he was still fighting against Frenta, and I believe it was Kinuhata who stayed there as well. But I think he was defeated, right? Since there was that moment with Mugino and that blonde guy, and she threw that thing he had on his head, to him while he was driving, right? So that really gave me the idea that Mugino actually ended up defeating him there. But yeah, I don't know how exactly things happen. This is basically what I can guess by what I saw. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see more of this. Again, some things are probably going to be a bit complicated to understand at first, considering how many people are involved in this, and also the amount of organizations. And I honestly really hope that they don't keep adding a lot of these members or a lot of these organizations at the same time, because it's just going to make things even more confusing. And there's also something that I just remember, something I was confused about when one of these guys from Member, he was talking about watching two level 5s at the same time. I had the idea he was mentioning both Accelerator and the teleported guy who was fighting against him, but he was actually watching both fights, the one with Accelerator and the one with Kakine. So that was just a misunderstanding I had, and now it's cleared up. And I was really doubting that the other guy was a level 5. I mean, he was a teleporter, and I guess his power was cool, but he was not really strong. Like, Accelerator dealt with him really easily, and I know this is, I mean, Accelerator is literally the strongest ear, so I guess it's going to deal with pretty much anyone in the one-on-one pretty easily. But it was still, it just felt like his power was not that special, and like even comparing it to Kuroko's, it felt really like even slower. Like Kuroko is really fast with her teleport, and that guy just felt really slow. Like we could see his movement and stuff. But yeah, it was definitely really nice to meet some of these characters, and I still need to see a lot more of them. And I'm especially curious about Kakine. He had this like it just grew some wings or something when it defeated that other guy. I'm not exactly sure of what his power is, but it's a pretty big deal, that's for sure. And I really can't wait to learn more about his power and what exactly it does. And the episode actually ended with him, so he was unfortunately doing something really bad to Frenda, and I really didn't like to see her like that. And he was right in front of items building, right? So that's probably going to create a fight, maybe between Mugino and Kakine, and that would honestly be a really interesting fight to watch. I mean, they're some of the strongest like guys here, and I believe Kakine is number two, with Mugino being number four. So yeah, that would be a pretty big fight. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but something to discover during these next episodes. But yeah, right now, just really can't wait to see what will happen during this next one. So with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Oh, talking about them. Need to remember his name, Amazura. Who is there? Kakine. Dark matter. That's his power. Oh damn. So she's the meltdowner, and is holy. Okay then, that just happened. Guess that's a way to get rid of evidence. Oh damn. I have a sniper. Thankfully, she has that power. Oh damn. Okay then. It's a way to do it. Oh damn, when an episode starts like this, and sense that something big is probably going to happen. Super espers. Oh damn. Man, this guy must be really strong. Damn. Those pills. Oh, she can do that. Really? Oh, there's that girl. Ability crystal. It was mentioned before when Mugino was fighting Misaka. And that not looking good for them. Oh, it's her power. Right then. Just learned so much with only like 4 minutes. Hmm. Really? Not liking that from Mugino. Damn, this from before with Toma. Actually, I had no idea he was going to be back. I'm starting to like him. Yep. Wait, what? What is going on? Did something happen to Mugino or something? Going crazy now. Can't believe she just killed Frenda. Man, these episodes. Why is Mugino doing this? Oh, damn. Just stop the train. Why is she doing this? So confused right now. She's like casually walking here, full of blood, and no one cares. Holy. It just went from like 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. Holy. I love this from him though. Okay, this episode is really making me dislike her. It's the only thing that matters to her. Holy. Oh, damn. Felt that. Oh, damn. Well, when you put it like that. But still. It's just nuts. Damn. She's not dead. Damn. What about him though? He actually did it. Holy. What is this episode? I don't know what. Just going to watch the whole thing. He's basically trying to gather power to fight against Alistair. He's going against Accelerator. Holy, that would be. I can only imagine. Oh. Oh my god, this is escalating so much. I swear, if they do something to Last Order. So worried about her, can't even enjoy this moment. Not carrying a wallet. Oh my god, this is what I mean. It's impossible not to laugh when she's around. This though, she's going to be alone. And he's there. Holy. The timing though. Damn. Okay. This guy. Man, this guy and Mugino are dropping so much on my list. Man, we are being so strong. That accelerator. That timing. Holy. Those wings. It's fight in the middle of the city. This is power. How did he get it then? Holy, he's burning. Damn. Holy. It's animation though. Hmm. Yeah, this city is going to need lots of repairs. Yeah. Yeah, you're not really one to talk. I mean, Tolerator did bad enough as well. Oh. Like this though. Holy. It's done. It was still so epic. Oh, it's Damn, you need to be careful. Hmm. Yeah, don't do something stupid, Accelerator. Really? Oh my god. Man, this episode. Is she really going to die? Is this what happened before? Like he was growing some wings as well. During the previous season. Oh damn. Just holy man, I hope you survive. Hey, you guys can't do much. Last order. Damn. She didn't even move. That's how much she believes in him. Really? Wait, she can control him. Holy. Just like that. Okay, this was by far the wildest episode I've seen of this series, like including Railgun. Oh, the fight with this girl is over as well. He was able to stop her. Oh, underline. Oh, all the organizations. Dragon. There's another one. Who's a member of that? Holy, I'm like this episode, like for real. This is probably the episode that affected me the most so far. And I'm so unsure of like who exactly died and like if they're going to if some are going to survive or not. I'm really like curious about a lot of things, and like just the start of it was already escalating so much with like Kakine going to that location where item was, like probably their headquarters or something, and like already some like he was already destroying plenty of that place and defeating Takitsubo and Kinuhata, and that was already so much. But it just like it kept escalating. I feel like this episode never like stopped. It just kept going and going and escalating more and more with every single minute. It was just unbelievable. Like just like what I said before, this is probably the craziest episode so far on this series. Like it was just so unbelievable to see everything that happened, and I'm really scared for some of the characters that I love so much. Like I was growing so attached to Frenda already. Like she was so adorable, even if she was really dangerous. But I mean, is she really dead? Like, did Mugino really kill her? Like the way I saw it, like she really looked like she was dead. So right now, I don't know. I'm going to assume that she really is, as much as that sucks. But yeah, like to see Mugino like that was a big surprise. Like I already knew that she was like a bit crazy and stuff, and like this power really meant a lot to her. But man, going to this extent, like it's just too much. Like for real, she was willing to sacrifice Takitsubu just to accomplish her goals, and like it was so great to see this guy. I still need to memorize his name. It's going to take a while, but this blonde guy was so good during this episode, and like it's really thanks to him that Takitsubo was able to survive. And like while I'm at it, I'm also wondering about Mugino herself. I don't know if she really got killed or not. Like she was literally fired at. I don't know. She got shot in the head, right? And then maybe two on her chest or something. But she was still able to come back up and use her attack. But fortunately, that guy was fast enough to punch her before her attack did something to him. So I was when that scene happened, I was wondering if her attack was also going to like maybe kill him in the process, but apparently it didn't. So that's at least something good. That guy survived. But yeah, this was just so crazy, and I really don't believe that. Like right now, I don't know who to think is dead or alive. To be honest, I really hope that Ayo is. I believe that's her name, right? I know she has like a first name or second name. I'm always really confused by what's the first name and second name on these Japanese characters. But yeah, I'm glad that she's probably going to make it. Like, it doesn't seem that that injury is going to be enough to kill her, which is good. But I can't say the same for the others. So right now, if I was to assume who's dead or not, I would say that probably Mugino and Frente are dead. So that's and probably like I don't know if Kakine is dead or not. I don't think they showed that. Or at least maybe I missed something. I mean, the whole episode was so crazy. Maybe I missed something by the end. I was more focused on what exactly Last Order was doing. But yeah, going back to all of this killing from before, that was already crazy enough. And yeah, right now I'm just going to assume that Mugino and Frenda are dead until I'm proven wrong. And like it really sucks because I was getting attached to them. Like it was really enjoyable to watch these four girls together. And then something like this just happened out of nowhere. This was the least the thing I was expecting the least. Like for real, I was expecting things to resume with these organizations doing their thing, and maybe Kakina just having a bit of a clash with Mugino. but to see how much it escalated, that was just nuts. Like I don't think anyone, like, the moment this was airing, I don't believe anyone was expecting something like this. Like, this was just unbelievable, and this was just packed with action, and like, it was a bloodbath. So yeah, it was. I mean, it was definitely a really good episode in terms of like intensity and stuff, but it really affected me. Like, I was not ready for anything like this, and there's like this gives me even more questions because of some of the things that ended up happening. And yeah, I'm even like losing some breath. I'm trying to say a lot of things at the same time, and I'm just like so excited about all of these, and like so affected by everything. And yeah, it's really hard for me to like be like calm and stuff. And yeah, that moment with Ueharu was also pretty. Like, pretty scary, because I was fearing that something really bad would happen to her, and I was so glad to see that Accelerator got there in time and prevented something really bad from happening to Ueharu. But I mean, she was really strong. I really loved her attitude. Like, she knew how dangerous the situation was, but she was not telling him anything about Last Order, so that was pretty honorable of her. And I mean, I already love Ueharu so much. This is basically just some more points for her. But yeah, it was then like we then saw this really crazy battle between the number one and number two of this academy city. So this is probably one of the craziest fights ever. That was just really, really insane. And at the start of it, when Kakine was explaining his power and how his dark matter is something that doesn't exist in this world, so it's basically one of the best counters to Accelerator, since it would like, you wouldn't be used to that, since it's something that it doesn't know about. And I was really wondering if he was actually going to be able to defeat Accelerator, considering that he's not really at his best after everything that happened. But that was not the case. Accelerator was just it just went wild after after dealing with Kakine and going through all of this fight, and mostly because of what he did to that girl from anti skills. So that was something that I didn't appreciate at all from Kakine doing that to her. But I mean, I was already not happy with everything he did previously during this episode, so that was just one more bad thing from him. But yeah, I was still happy to see that she's going to be okay, or at least I hope so. And Accelerator just went wild because of it. And talking about her again, I really loved her attitude during that moment, with her really trying to stop Accelerator in a way like to save him. I mean, she wants to protect this moment with all of them together, and with Accelerator trying to make up for everything he's done so far. And just like she said, like, holding a gun and pointing it at her, it's not going to help with that. So that was really nice of her, even if, again, she was putting herself into a lot of danger, and she actually ended up becoming badly injured. But yeah, that just triggered Accelerator a lot, and that same thing that we saw during the second season, when they were dealing with like Vento off the front, and there was that situation about how was that girl called? Yoka. I'm trying to remember all of the names. There's like so many right now. It really takes some time to remember some of them, or like to like I don't know, like to just search for them in my head, I guess. But yeah, she was or I mean, he was doing that same attack, and I really wonder what this is about, because Last Order showed up, and she was basically like holding a Accelerator. Like, he was not able to do anything against her. He couldn't eat her, like no matter how much he tried, and she was even stopping him from eating all of those guards. So that was pretty interesting of her, and just gives me a lot more questions, of course, and hopefully a lot of those will be answered during some of these next episodes. But yeah, this really shows that Last Order is special, and I mean that was already obvious. Like this just adds more to it, I guess. But to see her doing something like this to Accelerator, that is really crazy, and it really felt like she knew what this power is about, and like they were giving some hints, both Kakine and that girl from Anti-Skill. It's like they knew what kind of stuff Accelerator has, like this power with those black things and stuff. But I have no idea what it is about, so really hope they explain that at some point. But yeah, this was again such a wild episode, and I believe that a lot of them died, and I'm still not sure about some of them, but I will be more sure about it eventually. And Tsushima Mikado, by the end of the episode, he was holding that device from that Kakine had, right? So they were explaining a bit of what they were actually intending on doing, and they were talking about these 50 million nano ships or something that are like scattered around the Academy City, and that's apparently what gives all of the information to Alistair. So it's like a network, literally. And I don't know if Kakine was trying to get possession of that. I believe he was, right? But I don't know what they're going to do now. So there's like so much happened in this episode. I'm definitely going to like rewatch this just to be, or at least some of those moments, because I definitely don't want to rewatch Frenda getting killed again. I'm almost sure that she died. Unfortunately, I don't want to believe it, but I mean it's something that I feel like it really happened. But yeah, I'm definitely going to rewatch some of those moments to just be more sure of everything that happened. But yeah, anyway, this was again. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm just so I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I really want to talk a lot about this, but I just watched the episode, and it's a bit hard for me right now to say something about this. But yeah, at the start of the next episode, I'm probably going to talk more about what I saw, and like if there's something more to be said, of course, because I feel like I already mentioned a lot of what I felt about some of those specific moments. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode. I'm really curious to find out more about this. So with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.